Hi, my name is Steve. I attend North Star Academy, Lincoln Park High School. I'm a rising sophomore, and this is my main project, the RC tank. For a demonstration is essentially, when I press L1, we hold it down, it moves backwards. This means that L1 essentially controls the left motor of the entire tank. Now, L2 goes the opposite direction of L1, meaning that it goes backwards and forwards. The same goes for R1 and R2, meaning that it goes backwards and forwards depending on which button you press. And so how it works essentially is that within my code, I essentially coded for each one of the motors, on which essentially said if the right bumper and or left bumper was pressed, then the motor would be set on high. On which, after searching the motor shield, I found out that it was actually through digital write that I was able to actually do everything. And so some problems I faced was that the balancing issues on which the battery, as you can see, is really heavy, and so I had troubles like connecting it, ensuring that the whole thing didn't become lopsided. Another problem is that at one point I forgot to screw something all the way in after fixing the gear, and so everything kind of went undone and nothing really worked. Well, the life motor didn't work. Another issue is that the controller, my first controller, the receiver was broken. Second time, I kept connecting to different projects on which were extremely similar to my own, and so I just had to change my controller, change the receiver, and then after that, I just had to ensure that each pins were in the right place because I noticed that the pins also had a big impact on what happened. And so my next modification would be essentially to add a camera to the front of it, and on which I would code for it, and then so essentially every time I press like the select button or the start button, it would turn on and then I record things and or take pictures. And then from there, I will also build like kind of like a cell for the whole thing, making sure that everything's protected and that the wires aren't really visible to see.